we tried the Industrial Revolution. And today's trial was very, very, very interesting. Here you will see some of the greatest moments from today's trial. Let's start with one of the most key people in our case, which was Karl Marx. Karl Marx, played by Haley Otto, was fantastic. He was great and gave us all the information we needed for both sides. It was one of the best people we had today. And here are some key clips from their performance.
Opportunities to have the things that people have no matter where you're working.
How did the Industrial Revolution affect the working class?
The working class were affected by having smaller shelters and more crowded places to live and less opportunities for them to grow in the social structure, because as they had to work, there was no opportunities to move up for them.
How do you believe machines affected the working people?
Machines made it so that there was less jobs for the working people, and therefore they had to take jobs that were more dangerous rather than jobs that were there before, such as...
Now that we've talked about Karl Marx, let's talk about our child laborer. The child laborer was played by Samantha, and while it was fantastic and she gave us all the information we needed, one of the funniest moments was when when Mr. Felino, our judge, asked him her if they could tell us what factory they worked in, and not to say a textile factory. They responded with, "I work in a pants factory."
How old am I? 8.
What job do you have in the factory you work in?
I work in the cotton mills.
What's the most major injury that you've had?
Injury? I've broken a few fingers and some hands. And I burnt myself.
Samantha, or child laborer, were there any other factories that you worked in? Because we don't want you to overlap with our mill girl. So maybe there's another factory or something.
Sure. The pants factory. I make pants.
Right.
Those are
What were the
textiles.
working conditions like for you in the pant factory?
Would you say the price?
Wait, hold on. Explain. She said no. So you didn't go take that job? What do you mean?
Well, I was forced to because my parents didn't have enough money to pay for our rent.
Would you say the price paid by child laborers like yourself is worth our nation's economic development and prosperity?
No. Not for children working. Children shouldn't be working.
For a short period of time in our history?
No. Still no. Children shouldn't be working at all.
Okay, so sure, child labor happened for a small period of time in history, but does that compare to all the lives the Industrial Revolution has saved, such as surprise evidence of these lives? Surprises.
Okay. And what are we looking at?
Children that have been saved by modern technology and medicine
Oh.
from the Industrial
It was also double that children that died during the Industrial Revolution.
Well, I think we're speculating now. Can I take a look at these images? These are children that have been saved by medical advances. Okay. These children look very happy.
I wasn't happy.
How do you explain this, child labor?
That would be cancer.
This one.
Our last videos of the night, are our interviews with our attorneys. So these are going to be short interviews of what they thought happened today and what went well. Tomorrow we should have more in-depth interviews if we have time. And I will see you quickly after these quick clips.
Right now, obviously, it's like a little bit like
good start.
Yeah, but it's hard to start with like the counter argument because then like everybody is against you, so it kind of feels like a defeat. But like I don't think it was because we had some really good questions, and I think tomorrow we're definitely gonna be a lot more
I'm gonna
confident.
use my chart some more.
Our chart is so cool.
What
Because
do you
it's facts. We're not just
The
pulling things
Genghis
out of
Khan
the air.
squad is just like back at it again.
Yeah.
what do you think was your strongest point today?
I think our strongest point was
Maybe the
Karl Marx was pretty good, and also the
environmentalists.
because I was just trying to ask her because they used whale oil back then.
She
They
just
murdered
didn't-
whales.
Like, okay, she didn't know what oil they used. You're an environmentalist, and if you're going to use oil as your argument, it's not going to work. You got to know what it is. You got to know what kind.
Okay, thank you very
Just
much.
Oil, vegetable oil.
I can't wait to see how the trial goes tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, but tomorrow's gonna be better.
What?
It went okay, but tomorrow will be better.
Okay. And is there any person you think that helped your cause a lot?
Karl Marx.
Okay, thanks. Well, that's all the time I have today. Let's catch you tomorrow on day 2 of the trial. I hope all of you stick along for the ride. If you want to see the opening statements, they will be the first post that we posted today. If you want to see the closing statements, it will be posted after this is posted. And I wish you all a farewell. Bye!